Hey there, everyone. Long time no see. I'm here with you today for another playthrough of a Second Life event. Now, the event that I'm actually doing is called the Haunted New. And I know I'm about to mangle this. I'm sorry to those who do know how to pronounce it. I believe it's I'm reading it as Toulouse Hunt. Well, no matter what, there it is. I'm highlighting it right there. And it's an event on Second Life that I only just discovered like last night when I was just going through stuff on the destination guide to look at. And it'll only last until November 22nd. So yeah, not much more time to really take a look at it, but there's still time nonetheless. So if you like my walkthrough and you want to give it a chance, you have until the 22nd of November. So I'm already here at the destination, and when you teleport in, this is what we're treated to. Now, when I actually came to check this out, I only got like far enough to get what they call their Ghost Hunter's kit, and I've got my mouse pointer over it right now if you can see it. And you get it by, from what I recall, clicking this one? Yep, there it is. You click this little box right here and you get your Ghost Hunter's kit, and that's going to give you the HUD that you need in order to actually play the game. So I'm going to put on the HUD. And then it also comes with a bit with some instructions, which consists of go to the HUD, go to the haunted place, and then find the spirits. And it looks like I have 20 spirits to find, and I'm supposed to be able to get a prize if I find them all. And as it shows, the spirits look like this little thing right here. Now, like I said, this is about as far as I got when I came in, and I thought, you know what, I think I want to record me doing this for the first time. So that's what I am doing. Okay, so clicking on the example makes the spirit say, "That tickles." Alright, so it looks like the first place I need to go to is the Severed Head Pub. It sounds pleasant. I'll just minimize that so I can take a look at it when I need to. Alrighty. I'm not sure if you can actually hear it, but I do have the streaming music playing in the background. I like to have the music and sound effects and whatnot from the area playing because, I figure, people put something like this together, and they usually work hard to make everything come together on Second Life for these kinds of events, so that includes the sound. So I figure may as well try to take in the whole experience. And it looks like it didn't take me quite long to find my first spirit. And the tooltip says it is the Headless Jerk. Yes, I did find a spirit. And I get a note card. Ghost, the Headless Jerk, reported by Salome Starsmith. The Headless Jerk has been annoying patrons since before there were patrons to annoy. He also has a whole Dracula fetish. He's such a poser. Being a ghost just isn't enough for this guy, but he has to be a ghost of an undead dude, who is undead and therefore sans ghost. This apparitional irritant doesn't even look like Dracula. Just come, drink. Okay, I have to admit, I thought that was cute. So, here's my next location, the French Market Apothecary. So it looks like this is going to be one of those quests where you go in, you find something, and you get a little bit more of the story surrounding the event. At least of the little individual things that I'm trying to collect. Which, I like stories like this. I mean, you get to, you know, it helps, I think it helps bring the place to life. Or unlife, considering the subject. Oh, okay, I see. I see, so after the freebie spirit, it looks like I'm really going to have to hunt for them. I don't think it's this thing. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, because they're supposed to look like that little white fluffy thing, but I thought I'd click on it just in case they wanted to be a little bit mean about it. Now I'm sitting here kind of worried that this is going to have me, like, pausing it in between as I wander around everywhere to find this thing. I'm going to turn the music down just a little. Not off. Okay, there, because I can barely hear myself. I can barely hear myself think. I can barely hear myself talk. Alright, so it looks like it's not just limited to this little one shop. I'm going to have to actually hunt for this thing. Lovely. Well, it did say it was a hunt, so I guess it's not much of a hunt if they made it easy. And that's a friend IMing me. Yeah. Letting my friend know that I'm doing this event and doing a recording and sending her a landmark for it because I think this seems like a fun enough event to, like, you know, spread the word. Alright, so let's see. Wait, wasn't I just in here? Yeah, I was just in here. Oh, did I not teleport into the right place? Okay, French Market Apothecary. So I'm gonna go there. And still probably manage to get myself turned around because this is me. The girl who can walk down a straight corridor and still get lost. Well, since I was facing this, I'm assuming I'm supposed to go in here. Yeah, admitting to my friend, I'm already stumped trying to find spirit number 2. I have no idea. I mean, is it supposed to be like... Am I supposed to click on each one of these? All? Apple juice, beeswax, almond oil, other stuff that I can't quite pronounce. I'm hoping that, like, as I'm going through this list, it'll say something like, oh, hey, it's also this little spirit thing just sitting in here. Okay, so I just went through all of that. What's this? Oh, okay, no, I just went through that. So how about this? Okay, touch. Okay. Alrighty. Yep, this is going to be me spending the next hour looking for the second spirit I'm supposed to find. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's been in front of me this whole time and I just didn't see it, because once again, it's me. Is it just not, like, manifesting or something? Maybe I'm supposed to, like, sit here and she conjures it up? Okay. Gah, I hate it when it does this little weird thing when you try to sit or something and then it gives you this really weird view. Still not seeing much of anything. Is it this? Do not side with the lesser of the evils. What, I'm supposed to choose the greater of the evils? Ideas that enter the mind under fire remain there securely and forever. A very powerful vampire is thinking about taking your soul right now. Great. Yeah. It's gonna be like right in front of me or something, isn't it? Oh wait, maybe it's like near this floating candle thingy? No. Maybe I'm supposed to click this sign for information and no, maybe it's on the other side. Okay. So I'm thinking I've looked everywhere. Let me see. Maybe I need to like cam over to like under the desk. Ooh, does a thing open? Okay. Camming under the tables. Camming everywhere I can think of. To find a little blurry thing that's supposed to be a spirit. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's just her foot. Okay. Alrighty. I'm seeing this little shadow thing here, but it's still not the little glowy ball thingy. And it's apparently not this thing, is it? No, it's not this thing. It's not producing a glowy ball thing, is it? I mean, other than itself being a glowy ball. Oh, hey, touch this. Okay. Can you tell I'm just a little teeny tiny bit frustrated? That being said, if it were easy, I wouldn't be doing this. So I say, and 30 minutes later, when I still haven't found the second ghost, I'm gonna be just like going nuts. I don't think there's anything in here. I mean, is it blending in with the carpets or something? Yeah, I'm like totally not seeing it. Oh, okay, maybe I was supposed to click that. Okay, let's see. Above the doorway of a beautiful old building in New Orleans' French Quarter hangs the centuries-old emblem of the apothecary, the mortar and pestle, which at one time proclaimed pharmacist to even the illiterate. The site at 514 Rue Chartres. I'm sorry, if it's French, I don't know how to pronounce French stuff. I'm sorry. So I'm just going with Chartres right now. I'm sorry, I know that's horrible. Is now the New Orleans Pharmacy Museum, one of the finest of its kind. And I just lost my spot. Built in 1823 to house an apothecary shop, the building is a meticulously restored Creole townhouse of brick and stucco with lacy iron balconies. The graceful arches of the ground floor facade frame a coach door intended for clients arriving in horse-drawn carriages and a double door for pedestrians. In the bowed front windows, colored liquids in large glass globes once warned travelers whether an epidemic was in progress, red liquid or not, green or blue. Okay. Okay, so I got the landmark for this. I still don't see a ghosty. Maybe if I click the owl? No, that just makes it hoot. Alright, so here I go. It said apothecary, that's why I'm like sitting here. No. So that's why I'm just like sitting here, just kind of confused. I'm like, so it's supposed to be in there, right? So I'm just gonna go into each one of these things and hope I find something, because at this point I'm not doing anything at all, just hanging out in the same spot and not finding anything. Can I fly? Yeah, I can fly in here. Maybe it's like at the top here. Okay, or not. Sit in the chair. Nothing. Okay. So maybe in here. Still not seeing anything that looks like a ghosty. Okay. Let's see, maybe I misread something here. It says the French Market Apothecary. That's where I went, and I still don't see it. Because I'm guessing I still have to actually look in here for the thing. But, am I supposed to click the number or something like that? Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess I am just going to insist on just... Oh, come on. Why? Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering if I just didn't touch the right thing or something. Oh, hey, whispers N-O-T, not likely. Most likely. Okay, I'm starting to get the pattern for this. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I'm supposed to, like, play with this stuff. Doubtful to get, like, the ghost to show up. It is known. Are you forgotten? Oh, okay, it looks like that's what I was supposed to do, because I'm seeing something happen. Kiko will seek something. Lucifer. Okay, I think I might actually be onto something. Is Angerad. Concentrate. Break. Keepers. Break. Oh, yeah, it's saying break me. That's great. Just show me the ghost. Show me the ghost. No. Don't tell me no! No, don't tell me goodbye! Well, bitch, you're supposed to give me the spirit thing! It is so... certainly it may be. Oh, come on. Really, you're gonna just sit there and get my hopes up that maybe that's how I'm supposed to summon the next spirit that I'm supposed to talk to, and then you do this. Oh, you guys just... Oh, man. That's just mean. Do not fear, SL has not come up with a way to give your avatar STDs yet. Do not side with the lesser of evils. You may not be interested in strategy, but strategy is interested in you. Oh my lord. I have no idea where the hell this thing is. Is it just not, like, showing up? Oh, really? Oh my god, it was there the whole freaking time? Oh. Yeah. That was so mean. I knew it was gonna be something like that. Okay, fine. To French Market Apothecary Ghost. Père Antoine. I'm mangling it. I know. I'm sorry. Reported by Chance Hawker. Friar Antonio de Sedea came to this area around 1774 with the Spanish Inquisition. Never an enthusiastic inquisitor, over the course of a few years, Father Sedea became the beloved Père Antoine, the pastor of the Chapel of Our Lady. He and Marie Laveau together did much for the imprisoned as well as the slave population in our town. Many people have reported seeing the pastor walk down Pirate Alley. One woman we know is taking a shortcut through the alley on a rainy afternoon. Tottering on high heels, she tripped straight into the arms of a black-robed man with a sharp nose and a stern expression. After righting herself with the aid of her rescuer, she brushed off her skirt and looked up to see nobody in the early morning hours. As I sit at my desk, I have often caught glimpses of the ghost over my shoulder, looking over the herbs and remedies on the shelf. Next stop, Chimeric Fashions, or Chimeric Fashions. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Oh, thank God, I'm on number 3. Yes, it took me longer than I want to see to find that thing. Oh my god. Maybe I should just edit this and make it look like I found it in 5 minutes. At the very least, I'm probably going to need to fast forward through a lot of it. Okay, so are you like gonna be... Oh, no, it's gonna be easy this time. Thank God. I found a spirit! Woohoo! Chimeric Fashions, Ghost, the Dancer, reported by Punkarella Summers. When she danced with the masked stranger at the ball, she knew she could never go back to her lover. The stranger knew it too, because he had already killed her lover. Because he had already killed her lover and stolen his mask. The drink he gave her held death as well, and her spirit dances here to this day. Oh, I wasn't expecting that next part. her partner knew it too because he killed her lover. Well, that solves that. Okay, so Lisa Villi's books and poems. Alrighty. Yeah, I just had to tell my friend that it took me forever to find ghost number 2, and she's gonna be like, what are you talking about? I found it like within 2 minutes. And I'll be like, yeah. See, because the last one was in a jar, so I'm like sitting here trying to look behind everything now. But, like, looks like after this I'm gonna have to, like, go through my inventory and organize it again. Oh, wait, is this it? Is this it? Please be it. Okay, how am I supposed to touch it? But I'm pretty sure this is the thing. But it won't let me touch the thing. Oh, there it is. Oh no, okay, it's sitting on a... Okay, that's not it. That's not the thing. Someone's asking if I need a clue. After going through trying to find ghost number 2, I should probably say yes. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna end up spending another half hour doing this. Wow, okay, tell me in half an hour. It'll be that long to find number 2. Come on, let it be in the flower. Let it be in the flower. How about the kitties? Oh, I like that there are kitties everywhere. I love kitties. I can do this. I can find this after number 2. Come on. Yeah, I know. I should just give in and ask for a hint, but I'm not. Ooh, is it in here? Is this like more sparkly than I think it is? No. Oh, wait, no. Don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh. Is it in the snake? Maybe it's in the snake. Maybe in the little light bulb in the snake. Oh, it lights up. That's so cute. Nothing? Okay, I'm gonna find this thing. Oh, wait, hey, you know what? I'm kind of seeing an upstairs part. But I'm thinking it's only down in here because it doesn't seem to have an actual place to go upstairs from in here. I really thought it was this one here. I really thought it was that one. Is it this one? Wow, this person has really hidden this thing very well. Ooh, what's this? Oh, come on! Yes, this is definitely going to be another half hour's worth of searching, isn't it? This is probably going to end with me, like, giving in and be like, okay, fine, give me a hint. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm noticing something. Wait, maybe it's under here. There's like a little bump in the rug. Little bump. Oh, no. It's not. Come on, I can do this. After the vase thing, I need to redeem myself. Although, of course, they already admitted this one's gonna be hard, so I guess I shouldn't feel too bad. Nooks and crannies and crevices. Camming is not one of my strongest skills. Oh shit! Okay, I have my headset on. Oh god! I have my headset on, okay? So it's like ringing so loud in my ears right now. Okay, time to turn down the sound effects. Oh. Okay. Oh. That scared the hell out of me. Okay. Painting? Maybe there's like a little thingy up here. Oh, a little painting. Oh, come on. Maybe it isn't this plant thingy because there's like so much glowy shit around it. It would be a good place for it to hide. I mean, look at it. The cats are even looking at it. It's gotta be somewhere in here. I'd say something like, the cats wouldn't lead me astray, would they? But, oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it is. I think. Alright, 4. Liza Valise, Books and Poems, Ghost, Zeth. Reported by Liza Velis. Zeth was the beloved cat of a girl that moved into La Coquette. When he realized she was a ghost in another dimension, he quickly moved in with her from his own. He loves to stomp on her stomach to wake her up, so if you feel little cat paws, now you know who that might be. Oh, so the cats did show me the way. I feel proud of that. I didn't even need the hint. I looked and found it on my own. And it did not take me a half hour like the last one did. So, there you go. So it looks like my next spot is here in the old Spanish stable. And they're going to be nice to us. It's nice for them to throw us a bone here and there. 5. Old Spanish stable. Ghost. Emil Sanster. Reported by Pazo Pestana. One day, as Pazo Pestana, padrone of the old Spanish stable, was feeding his horses, he felt a presence behind him. He turned round to see a large Creole man standing in the courtyard, gazing up into the hayloft. Greeting the man, Pazo asked if he could help him in any way, and the man responded that he'd just crossed the river from the bayou and would like to work at the stable. He said he'd worked as a farrier and was skilled in ironwork. Since the stable's farrier, also a jockey, had been injured in a horse race and couldn't work, Pazo asked the man to go to the forge and show him his skills. Selecting a hammer and piece of metal, he began forming a horseshoe of perfect proportions. Pleased with the result, Pazo asked him his name, and the man said, Mile Sanster. I feel like I'm missing a joke here. Yeah, I feel like I missed a joke right there. If there is one, I totally missed it. The conversation was in the Creole patois, maybe? But Pazzo detected a slight Haitian accent and queried the man as to his origin. Emile said he was from Haiti and had escaped a priest practicing dark voodoo, a practice in which people would be transformed into zombies by being drugged and buried in the ground to be dug up later as shells of themselves, capable only of manual labor and becoming slaves to work in the fields. Pleasant, isn't it? He was able to resist the powerful magic of the priest by thinking only of his desire to find the girl he loved who had been empowered by good voodoo. After reaching the acme of her power, she was transformed into an owl and had flown away. Leaving his homeland, he began to search for her, journeying many miles by boat and foot. His quest led him to the bayou, where he found other Creole people who welcomed him into their midst. They knew the story of good voodoo and told him that an owl had been seen in New... I hate having to pronounce this word because I know I'm mangling it. Toulouse? Living in the hayloft of the old Spanish stable. Of course, Emile told Pazzo none of the details for fear of losing the chance of a job. Pazzo, impressed with the skill and strength of Emile, hired him and offered him a room, which he gladly accepted. One night, Pazzo was awakened by a rustling sound in the hayloft. Looking down from his balcony, he noticed Emile climbing the ladder to the loft. Pazzo knew of the owl that had made its home in the loft and was grateful that it kept the mice in check. Curious but unalarmed, he went back to bed. Waking at dawn, he looked out the window and saw Emile climb back down and busy himself with the smithing chores of the day. This activity continued nightly, but with no detriment to the stable. The padrone decided not to query Emile. Still curious, Pazzo found a spot in his living room from which he could see into the loft and was able to observe Emile stroking the owl and singing to it in a language he couldn't understand. Not wanting to lose a valuable employee, he let the matter rest. One day he noticed that Emile had not begun working at the forge, and he went to his room to see if he was well. Emile wasn't in his bed, but he did find an owl feather. Perplexed, he climbed up into the loft to find that the owl was no longer there. A few days later, word got to him that Emile had been seen on the Bayou ferry with a beautiful young woman. They were said to have taken the Bayou Island ferry, but with no indication of where they debarked. That was a good story. Okay, the haunted jellyfish. Alright, is this going to be another half-hour search for the ghosty? Maybe I'll find some helpful cats around here this time. This looks like a spirit shrine. Oh, hey, it is! A spirit cabinet. So, at $10 and I get to talk to the spirit? What? Well, 10 Linden dollars. Come on, kitties, help me out. I need some cats to show me where to go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to find that's like right in front of me yet again. Probably in some obvious spot. Okay, so... Oh, wait. No, that's just her. I thought that was it. Could it be, like, outside? Because... Of course, the last time I thought there was nowhere else to go, I totally missed it, so I suppose I should make sure and be careful. Huh. Cool. Seance of souvenir photo, seance, tarot card reading, spirit guidance. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so anywhere I click on that, I'm getting the impression I'm probably going to need to feed it some lindens to get it to come out. Maybe. It might actually just be right outside the door, though. Checking, making sure that there isn't anything just kind of obviously floating on the outside. Maybe it's in this thingy. You in here? Wait. Is this it right here? Because I just like kinda managed to scan upstairs, and this is where I'm finding it. There's an upstairs. How do I get up there? Should I question it even? Actually, that's a good question. How would you go up there otherwise? Let's see if this is it. I found a spirit. Oh, yep, that was it. That was number 6. 6. The Haunted Jellyfish. Ghosts, the Sisters Verne. Reported by Galatea Monday. The Sisters Verne were indulged bourgeois girls who were orphaned as toddlers and raised by a wealthy aunt, a famous daguerreotypist, who taught the pair to love spiders, frogs, and all bewinged creatures, real and ethereal. The usual trio vanished one autumn. Some say after their guardian conjured the living devil and became his concubine. The girls have been spotted upstairs at the Haunted Jellyfish Ghost Photos. Sorry about that. At the Jellyfish Ghost Photo Studio, watching the proprietress as she works. But they never appear in the ladies' photos. making them the most eccentric ghosts in the gallery. That is interesting. Ooh, is this gonna be easy? Yep, there it is. Spirit 7, Papa. Nice. Ghost, Papa, reporters, Arija Ankh Khalid, Zen, and DJ Gamaliel. The year was 1837, and a dispute over boundary rights left 7 people dead. Folks had already had a great fear of the Sinclairs, and it wasn't long before rumors and allegations of dark magic and trickery spread like wildfire through the community. Papa Sinclair had ties to high places, straight to the White House itself, some say. Mama Sinclair was a root worker, knowing all the native plants, what could heal and what could kill. The family kept mainly to themselves until that cold December day when everything changed. One of the boys had gone out to fetch firewood and met up with a few hunters. A brawl turned into murder, leaving one of the young Sinclairs dead. Furious and heartbroken, the family grabbed their guns and planned to settle the score, but it was too late. A flaming bottle came through the window, setting the curtains ablaze, then another and another. The family was trapped. Some say their angry spirits haunt the shop built on the same spot, and that you can sometimes smell smoke. Some say they can still see Papa walking the rooms, gripping his gun, looking to settle the score. It appears that Papa has many a score to settle, or perhaps that in his rage he isn't so picky. Guests have fallen downstairs, saying they feel as though they had been pushed. Fires have broken out strangely, and many hear the sound of a heart beating. Alright, so now we are at Lynn Laundry. Alright, here's hoping I'm not... Oh, no! You're going to be nice to me. Thank goodness. Spirit 8, the Sock Eater. Well, apparently that's going to explain a lot. Ghost, the Sock Eater, reported by Miette Lynn at the Lynn Laundry. You are not imagining him. You are being haunted when you do the wash. There is a ghost who likes to steal your second sock. When he's not at your house, you can sometimes find him at Lynn Laundry, wailing in ghostly frustration, because we are wise to his tricks. Old Town General Store. Ooh, they're going to be nice here too because I see him. Nine, the Stillhouse Saloon. Ghost, Dooley, reported by Blake. Dooley was a good old man. He lived beside the mill. Dooley had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One gal watched the boiler. The other watched the spout, and Mama corked the bottles, and old Dooley fetched them out. Dooley slippin' up the holler, Dooley tryin' to make $1. Dooley, give me a swaller, and I'll pay you back some day. I remember very well the day old Dooley died. The women weren't sorry, and the men stood round and cried. Now Dooley's under the still house. He lies there all alone. He walks around the saloon at night, when all the customers have gone. He haunts the revenuers as they come sneaking by, and keeps the copper fired up so the moonshine won't run dry. Alright. Red Drum Place. I don't know if that's actually something from New Orleans. I don't really know much about it, but I'm looking at that and I'm thinking The Shining. Red Drum, murder. Alright, let's see if I can find this thing. I've been doing okay. I mean, last few places, they've been very, very nice to me, and I'm not complaining. Considering the luck I've been having a few bones here and there thrown at me is not something I will object to. Oh hey, here it is! I found a spirit! Woohoo! Spirit 10, Charlie Frank. 10, James Adds and Signs. Ghost Charlie Frank, reported by Lawrence James. Bennett Frank bet his brother a week's wages that Charlie wasn't too scared to climb up in the big spooky old tree overlooking the cemetery on the night of the full moon. Charlie said he'd stay right in that spot all night long and collect the money. The wind howled, and the owls hooted, and the spirits whispered all night long. And when Bennett came back in the morning, Charlie was dead, where he sat in the tree, with his hair turned white and his eyes wide open. They cut down the tree years later and built the Red Drum over the spot. But on full moon nights, Charlie Frank still wanders around upstairs, whispering that he won the bet. Alright, so at this point in time, I have found 10 ghosts, with 10 more to go. Looks like the proprietor of this place has greeted me, so I'm going to be polite and greet him back. May as well check. He's asking if I've been here before, and I'm thinking, well, I know a friend of mine. Yep, actually, what was it? I believe it is the Red Drum place. She has a place around here. is. He's actually 10 meters away. I did not see anyone, though, but, you know, if he's right in front of me, that's probably why I didn't see him. Okay, a little vindication. He's kind of like behind this area here. Just giving him a few moments to respond. Like I said, don't want to be rude. Might let the editor of the local paper know. New Toulouse.org. I feel so bad. I am so sorry, everyone, if I mispronounce it. And just letting you know, yeah, I do like recording events like this from, that take place on Second Life. I like showing that there really is quite a few things to do here. Second Life really is whatever you decide to make of it. For a lot of people, they use it as a 3D chat room. Others use it as a three-dimensional canvas. Others use it as a way to make a living. There are lots of things they can do here. And I like being able to show that, especially with cool events like this. I'm at the House of Spirits. Nice. Is it like in here? Oh, wait. I think I saw something in here. Aww. Maybe it's upstairs, because there are stairs leading to up. Oh, yep, it's here. It is right here. I found a spirit. Pretty Lizzie, the Boo Hag. 11. The House of Spirits Ghost. Pretty Lizzie, the Boo Hag. Reported by Maggie Hawksby. Once there's a young man named Bobby who married a pretty girl named Lizzie. She liked to stay up late at night, knitting and spinning. One night he peeked into the attic and saw her spin off her skin and fly out the window in just her bones. Bobby ran to the conjure woman in the swamp, who told him he had married a boo hag, and if he didn't get rid of her, she would carry him to her boo daddy in the swamp, who would eat him up, bones and all. The conjure woman told Bobby to wait until Lizzie flew away, then paint all the doors and windows with indigo blue to keep out evil, except for one little window. Then he was to take that boo hag skin and fill it with rock salt, black pepper, and Tabasco sauce. Bobby did all that the conjure woman said. When the boo hag came back, she flew all around the house trying to get in, but she had to squeeze in the little window, and by then it was almost sunrise. She ran up to the attic to put on her skin, and the salt and pepper and Tabasco began to burn her. She screamed and tried to fly away to her boo daddy in the swamp, but when the sun rose, she burned up and fell into the water, and the gators and zombies had a nice salt and peppered boo hag breakfast. Bobby lived happily ever after, and he never went courting again. But on moonlit nights, when the bats fly squeaking over the chimneys and the bull alligators boom in the swamp, people say that if you go into the voodoo house, you can hear the boo hag upstairs in the attic, spinning away at her spinning wheel, trying to spin off her skin and fly way back to her boo daddy in the swamp. That's a cute story. Alrighty. St. Louis Cemetery. Now, it can be anywhere in here, right? Wow, it really can be anywhere in here. Okay, I guess just walk down it aisle by aisle. And hope I find it soon. It's a kitty! Are you gonna show me where the spirit is? Hug it, kitty. Okay, that's not like a door or anything. Is this one like a little curtain or something like that? No. Okay, let's see. Come on. Here, spirit, 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 spirit. Here, spirit. Where are you? I want to hear your story. Please. Yeah, I don't think this one is so much hard as it is just freaking big. This is very definitely a big place. Oh wait, maybe it's in here. No, you're not gonna make it that easy for me. Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I kind of figured this might take a little bit of a while to do because this place is big. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute, it was here the whole time? Oh, okay, wait, yeah, it was because it was up. Okay. So doing a flyover helped. Spirit 12, Jane Doe. 12, St. Louis Cemetery. Ghost, Jane Doe, reported by Dr. Avalon. Not everybody that shows up in New Toulouse has a story. Many wind up as John or Jane Does, unknown except to God. These poor souls wind up interned in one of the charity graves maintained by the hospital. One young lady was found near Gloryville. Was she a tourist? Was she a lady of the evening? Whatever her story was, it seems her spirit does not want to keep quiet. As those snooping around the cemetery will see. Next up, Petite Mort. Once again, yeah, I'm aware I'm probably mangling this. Mangling the pronunciation of all of this. Is it this one? I mean, I was facing this way, so I'm just kind of wondering, well, is it the one over here? Because I was facing there. No, I'm going to try going in here. If it's not in here, I'll go across. But it looks more likely to be in here. Oh, yep, there it is. Petite Mort. Oh, yeah, I see it. Woohoo! Thank you for being so nice. Although I have to admit, I liked having one or two challenging ones, but yeah, with 20 to find, having more than a few can be frustrating sometimes, but yeah, I have to admit, they put them in some pretty neat hiding places, that's for sure. 13. Petite Mort. Ghost. Hubert L. Stanley. Reported by Melora Frost. This is a tale of a man by the name of Hubert L. Stanley. 65 years ago, a notorious boarding house stood on this very spot, across the street from the cemetery in Gloryville. This was considered the rougher side of town. Mr. Stanley was a man of small means, working a modest job unloading boats at the dock across town. He only ever had enough wages for a room at the boarding house and a flask or two of moonshine. Poor Hubert got mixed up with a loose woman that took his heart, and an illegal gambling ring in Gloryville that took his last cent. Even the homemade hooch that he kept in a flask by his cot could not bring him comfort. Hubert L. Stanley took his own life late one night, hanging himself from underneath the staircase that stands right here before you. To this day, visitors to this location report a strange sensation that someone is watching them as they climb the staircase. Women report having their hair stroked and sometimes pulled, and men have reported being pushed from behind as they descend the staircase. Alright, the next one is Mason Blanche. Alrighty. Where will you be, Ghosty? Ghosty! Oh, wait, I think I see something. Or was it just my imagination? No, it's right here, it's under the bench. Hi, what's up? 14. Mason Blanche. Ghost Roscoe. Reported by Henry Godinot. Jimmy had a toy lion named Roscoe. Roscoe was only a stuffed lion, but Jimmy loved him so. At night, when Jimmy was asleep, Roscoe and the other toys discussed being toys, and what is and is not real, and becoming real. And all of the toys believed that if a child loved you very much, you could become real. Jimmy loved Roscoe until the day Roscoe became real. And on that day, Roscoe ate little Jimmy, for little boys are one of the things that real lions eat. That was many, many years ago, and Roscoe still haunts the night, because once you become real, you never become unreal. Real is for always. Ooh, that was actually an interesting story. I really like that one. Bio Street adoptive home for unhoused cats and kittens. Ooh. Kitties! I love kitties. I really love kitties. And if I'm not careful and don't stop cooing right now, my calico is going to get jealous and crawl onto my lap, telling me that I'm the only kitty that I should be cooing at. Yes, she is a jealous little kitty cat. It's okay, I still love looking at kitties. I do, I really do. Kitty! Alright, I'm looking for a ghost. Hi, is it a cat ghost? Is it a cat ghost? Buy a street adoptive home for unhoused cats and kittens. Ghost. Maybe that stands for Madame MME, Madame Colette Christian Fluffy Pants? It is a cat ghost. Reported by Christine Jinx Kristen. The Bayou Street adoptive home for unhoused cats and kittens was originally the home of Mademoiselle Colette Christian. Mild Christian loved cats and devoted her Mademoiselle Christian loved cats and devoted her life to taking care of sick, lost, and unloved kitties. It was all very mundane in an eccentric cat lady kind of way, until Herbert came. Herbert was a stout cream tabby with a ripped ear and a beautiful baritone meow. He disembarked from a cargo ship one day and walked directly to Colette's front door and began to sing. When Colette answered the door, he jumped into her arms and purred loudly into her ear. From that day forward, he and Colette were inseparable, and Herbert was the man of the house. No one thought much of it at first. It was unsurprising that such a handsome and lovable cat as Herbert had become a favorite. When Colette began to prefer being called Madame and walking with a gentlemanly outfitted Herbert, complete with dapper mustache, on Sundays, they elicited assorted reactions ranging from delight to worry to disgust. On a chilly autumn night, much like tonight, a group of young men gathered across the street. As the hours went by and the empty bottles collected in the gutter, the miscreants began directing cruel words and gestures toward the house. When Colette had quite enough, she opened the front door to give them a piece of her mind. And Herbert ran past her. He stalked across the street, snarling and hissing, with his hackles raised so high that he looked 3 times his size. Colette went to the edge of the yard, pleading for Herbert to come back. Her cries, Herbert's menacing growls, and the hoots of the hoodlums drowned out all the other sounds of the city night, even the bell of the streetcar lurching toward the intersection. Someone threw a bottle at Herbert. Colette screamed as the glass shattered, and she saw her beloved cat jump backward and land under the wheels of Desire. Madame Colette was thereafter only seen outside at night, standing on the street corner, staring toward Desire as the streetcar came toward her. She wished she could throw herself under the wheel so that she could know what Herbert's last moments were like, and then to be with him again, but she never could, not while there were still stray kitties that needed her. She lived for 29 more years, taking care of her family, and spending hours in the rocker by the door, humming Herbert's song softly, until one evening Colette died in her sleep, an urn resting on her lap. Against her wishes, the cemetery refused to allow Herbert's ashes to be buried with her. On chilly autumn nights like this, you may see cats running down Carricker Street from the cemetery. Some say they are escorting Madame Colette Christian Fluffy Pants back home, so that she may once again be with her beloved Herbert. That was adorable, actually. Sad, but adorable. The Green-Eyed Fairy. Jealous fairies? Oh, is this one gonna hide from me? Is it? Is it really gonna be hiding from me? Come here. Ghosty, 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 ghosty. Maybe upstairs? Checking, checking, checking. I'm pretty sure I'm panning like all over the place now. I suppose it doesn't help that I suddenly have to use the bathroom. Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I really have to use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. I might have to, like, cut this little waiting part out. We'll see. I'm likely not going to watch this whole thing. I'm just going to probably, stick a title and end title on this thing and call it good, because I started this at roughly 5, and now it's quickly going on to 7. So, been at this 2 hours, so this is going to be a very big video. Oh, hey, found the spirit. Did it not click? Must not be clicking properly. Touch. There you go. 16. The Green-Eyed Fairy. Ghosts. Luis and Diego. Reported by Francesca Alva. Madame Eloise Della Valliere was a beautiful young widow who lived in late 18th century New Toulouse in what is now the Green-Eyed Fairy. Two young noblemen, one lately come from France, the other the son of a Spanish grandee, sought her hand in marriage. They were both so handsome and accomplished that she told them she could not choose between them. Unwilling to sully her fair name by playing for her at cards, the two suitors agreed to fight a duel. I'd rather prefer that they played cards. I mean, for me, I'd be like, I really wouldn't want someone to kind of like die over this. So, yeah. Then again, I'd be like, why can't I have you both? Come on, One big happy family, right? Right? Okay. So, one November morning at dawn, they met outside the widow's house, and she watched them from the balcony as they fought for her. By the time the sun had risen fully, both young men lay dead. See, now she don't get anybody. Damn! Madame Eloise, being of a practical disposition, shrugged in regret, and soon after married the wealthy owner of a plantation. Wow, that's freaking cold! Soon after married the wealthy owner of a plantation. From time to time, as the chimes of midnight sound, the spectral suitors can be seen fighting a ghostly duel outside the old inn. Dude, considering that she was like, whatever, maybe it wasn't quite worth the death. Just saying. That's pretty damn cold. Okay, Carrie's Bar and Dance. Ghosty, 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 ghosty. Ghosty. What the hell is this? Oh, there he is. It's the ghost being the DJ. Carrie's Bar and Dance. Ghost Kareem. Reported by Karima Hoyson. Kareem never found his place in life. Twin brother to Karima, who is the owner of the dockside bar Carrie's Bar and Dance. He disappeared 6 months ago, presumed drowned. But he has been reported on rare occasions, turning up and asking patrons in anything that moves to dance. He is thought to be deceased, as his appearance is 90% transparent. And his body Yes, I would think that's a pretty logical conclusion to come to. It's better not to refuse him if he asks. After all, a dance is just a dance. Next up, Azukar Art Gallery. Oh. Alright, teleporting to the next place. I've got to give everyone who participated in this hunt mad props. I've enjoyed each and every one of these stories. They were creative, they were sad, they were hilarious. I'm really, really enjoying this. Even without the prize, this would have been well worth just going through just to do all of this. This has been incredibly fun. Even though a couple of times it took me, so long to find the spirits. So, I have no idea where I'm at. Oh yeah, the Azukar Art Gallery. Check around outside, see if I see a little ball of ghosty. Here, ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Actually, some really pretty artwork here. Maybe upstairs. Oh, there he is. Or she. Jenny. Okay, she. 18. Azucar Art Gallery. Ghost Jenny, reported by Maggie Hawksby. Frederick, the lighthouse keeper, spent most days in his wooden lighthouse in the middle of the channel, tending the light that kept the ships on course. His wife Jenny and their 2 children lived nearby in a house with a lovely courtyard where the children could play, and with the balcony overlooking the water, from which Jenny could see the channel and the lighthouse not far away. One fine sunny day, the children went to take lunch to their father at the lighthouse. They had a lovely time fishing and running up and down the lighthouse stairs. As they rowed their small boat back home near sunset, a sudden squall sprang up. The boat overturned, and the children were thrown into the water. Their bodies were never recovered. To this day, it is said that the ghost of Jenny walks along the balcony with a lantern, searching endlessly for her missing children. That was sad. Alright, Dame D. Peak. And I know I'm really mingling that one. I'm sorry. Wait, okay, so yeah. Apparently, this is where I need to look around. Here, Spirit, Spirit. You're my second to last one, Spirit, Spirit, Spirit. Yeah, as you can see, it's not like I have like uber powerful computer right now capable of resing things like instantly, but hey, I can see most of it. Oh hey, here it is. I found a spirit. Hey. Spirit 19, the Shady Stranger. 19, Dame Deep Peak. Reported by Jane Moreau. We never got its name. My gambling house was full of locals, just like every Saturday night, playing cards and drinking and listening to old Jake play the banjo with fingers that moved so fast he'd swear they were on fire. The stranger's shoes were way too shiny for the bio, and nobody liked his smirk. But I let Christophe deal him in anyways. He tried to flirt with Yvette, and he didn't like it when she turned him down and beat him with 4 of a kind in one move. She was something. What happened next was all his fault. He got pushy. Yvette smacked him in the mouth. Christophe stood up, and then the stranger drew a gun. I don't regret killing the bastard, not for a second, but I'll always curse myself for not shooting him fast enough to save the others. You'll find a lot of ghosts at Dame de Peak, but no one mourns for the stranger with the shiny shoes. I really love this. Each and every one of these stories, unique and different. Wonderful, wonderful. wonderful stories. On the last one. Let's see what the last story has to say to me. I thought this was a pretty good, well-balanced quest. I mean, you had a few challenging ones, and after you got past the frustrating ones, they were very well placed. But after you got past it, then they made it just a matter of just looking. I mean, they didn't let things get so frustrating that you'd rage quit. Alright, last one, Annabelle. Spirit 20, Annabelle. 20, Noctis, Ghost Annabelle reported by Yelly Donut. Annabelle would always insist that her husband was not a bad man, but folks know a pirate when they see one. Each spring, he'd get the wanderlust and take off in his rickety boat in the hope of finding treasure enough to sustain himself and his wife for the year. Each summertime would find Annabelle waiting for her husband to get tired or homesick or just plain sick enough to come on home, hopefully with something to show for his efforts. She'd fill in the time making jams, pickling fruit, darning the curtains, drying the fish, or mending the many holes in their little shack. But she was always waiting. I cannot recall a winter in those early years without his presence at the little shack. I never saw him raise a hand or his voice to his wife, and they seemed happy enough during those cold months. One springtime, off he wandered, and while Annabelle waited, her belly began to grow. The autumn after next, he returned to greet his first and only son. Next spring, their little child caught a fever and almost died. But by the time her husband returned, the child was rosy-cheeked and laughing again, and he was none the wiser. One autumn many years later, Annabelle's husband came home to find that his son had turned into a man. Folks say they never did get on too well, although they never came to blows. One year he returned to be greeted by a daughter-in-law. About this time his forays into the unknown became longer and longer, until one year he just didn't come home at all. Annabelle sat and waited, while her son and daughter-in-law moved to the city to make themselves a new home. Winter became spring, spring became summer, and summer became autumn again. Annabelle spent more and more time rocking in her favorite chair, becoming listless and silent, while her little shack grew increasingly unkempt. Her husband never did come home that year, nor the year after that, or the year after that. Annabelle is long gone now, and her husband never did come home. Some say she died of grief. Today the shack is home only to the wind, the dust, and birds, although folks swear that every winter they see lights in the shack, and the wind carries the sound of a woman wailing. And that was the last story. And it looks like now I go to collect the prize. Yep, congratulations. All that's left is to claim your rewards at the land office. Alright, like I said, I'd have played this without the reward. I wanted to have the quest. For me, the quest was the reward, the stories. Each and every one of them interesting, lovely, and fun to read. Once again, just thank you to everyone who worked hard to put this together and give us such interesting things to read. This was fun. So I'm going to end it here and let you all figure out what prizes are available to get. Thanks for joining me, guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening.